flow. Drivers trapped in floodwater while trying to get around town. Swift water rescue out in full force tonight. Look at this. One of the areas hit hardest by the storm system, Ventura County. This landslide caused some issues on the 101 northbound freeway lane today and the on-ramp as well. And taking a live look at our weather radar, you can see some of that rain there in green. Now, it might look light, but don't put that umbrella away just yet. A third round of wet weather is on its way in. Welcome to Goodnight LA, simulcast on our sister station, Fox 11 Plus, and Merry Christmas. I'm Chelsea Edwards. Christine Devine has the night off. This rainy winter weather not only flooding some communities, but also creating dangerous conditions for drivers. We're standing by with Storm Watch team coverage. We've got Fox 11's Rachel Aragon out in the Santa Clarita area. But we begin with Chief Meteorologist Adam Kruger tracking what's happening right now. Adam.
Well, we have more rain, as you see on the radar. We also have flash flood warnings over a lot of our western areas in Ventura County and Santa Barbara County as well, where there's been a persistent feed of rain all day long. So while we got a much needed break in some spots, for example, closer to LA County, let's say in areas east, this rain just stubborn all day long off towards the west. And this batch you see right here will finally get a push eastward, heading through more so around LA late night and into tomorrow morning. We'll talk more about that in a moment, but in a little bit closer. So again, all the areas outlined in red here are under flash flood warnings. That's where we've seen problems. We showed you some of the video of some mudslides. That may continue here as we go through the night. There's also been some cars getting stuck in water in some parts of these flood warnings as well. So Fillmore, Santa Paula, Oxnard, Ventura, Ojai, over to Santa Barbara, just to name a few locations. And that's where we see that rain coming through. Now, it's not like it's a high rain rate, but it's just lasted for so long. Moderate showers continuing out there causing those problems. Closer to LA, over some of the mountains to the north, we've got a few showers here and there, but again, that's few and far between. A flood watch does continue for most of our area, excluding Orange County, through tomorrow afternoon, as yes, we still have more rain on the way, and we'll time it out for you and walk you through futurecasts coming up a little later. But I just want to show you the projected totals through the end of the day tomorrow. We could find some pockets around 1 to 2 in some of the mountains and foothills. Most areas, though, other than that, expecting less than an inch of rain. So we'll look at tomorrow's rain coming up, but also another soaker that may show up for the next holiday, for New Year's Eve. We'll get to those details a little later. But for now, Chelsea, back to you.
Catch a break. All right, Adam, thank you. The storm has created a traffic nightmare on many freeways with reports of dozens of accidents, some of them deadly. Fox 11's Rachel Aragon live in Santa Clarita near the 5 freeway where crews are responding to a fatal crash. Rachel.
And right now we are near Magic Mountain Parkway, but tonight, Chelsea, first responders absolutely urging drivers of all kinds to slow down because the rain is not yet letting up.
It was really intense. I was worried to go outside and drive.
In Santa Clarita, heavy rain prompting lane closures along Soledad Canyon Drive, slick roads, and plenty of crashes across the area.
People just do need to be slowing it down if they are going to be traveling this holiday season.
Firefighter Alec Nickum says Los Angeles County Fire Station 126 has spent much of Christmas Day responding to collisions.
The problem is that a lot of the traffic collisions we've been having today have been very bad in regards to either massive injuries or just even the amount of cars that are taking place, like up to 8 cars at a time.
The downpour leading to dangerous road conditions on the freeway as well. California Highway Patrol says they're responding to several fatal crashes on the 5, including one near Magic Mountain Parkway, the crash closing a stretch of the northbound lanes.
The department's ready at a moment's notice just to be able to respond to the community.
Nickum says Station 126 in Santa Clarita has beefed up their personnel, even on a holiday with more rain and potential calls expected to roll in the next 24 hours.
And either pre-position them or already have them on standby, putting more people into the stations, having more people on such as helicopters.
Now it appears at least one northbound lane has since reopened on this section of the 5 in Santa Clarita. Again, first responders stressing if you can limit your driving and do so because the rain will continue tomorrow. Pre-live in Santa Clarita tonight. I'm Rachel Aragon. I'll send it back to you.
Listen to that coming down. People across LA made the most of this break from the rain today while also bracing for more. Fox 11's Nick Garcia checked out how some Southern Californians spent the day.
Light rain showered Southern California Christmas Day, though most parts of the region enjoyed a break after Wednesday's storm, which brought significant rain and the risk of mudslides and flooding. Burn scars from fires earlier this year, the most vulnerable.
It was windy. We were on the top floor. We got a lot of wind, a lot of rain coming at us, and it was enjoyable. It beats Minnesota, where I grew up.
Now he and RJ here live in Arizona. They're spending Christmas in Pasadena and keeping a close eye on the forecast.
We were going to leave tomorrow, yeah, so it's looking bad again tomorrow, and so, we'll see, but we've driven in rain.
Despite the rain and the holiday, Happy Rose Florist on Lake Avenue was open for business.
Rain is good. Without rain, nothing. Rain is very important.
She says it's good for business, and so long as everyone stays safe, it could be a sign of renewal for communities that have been through so much this year. Nick Garcia, Fox 11 News.
Wrightwood residents still trying to recover following the first round of intense rain yesterday. Look at this, a raging river of mud and debris swept through the streets there. Cars were swallowed up and many homes were flooded. For people and families in need, there is a shelter which is open at the San Bernardino County Fairgrounds. That's in Victorville. You can see that address right there on your screen. San Bernardino County Fire says this will stay open until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and it can also accommodate animals of all sizes. For more on evacuation centers and to track the storm for yourself, just head to foxla.com. You can also download our mobile app. And other news we're following tonight, a shooting on the 60 freeway in Jurupa Valley near the Pyrite exit. CHP officers responded to reports of an altercation. One car had its window blown out. We're told the driver was injured but was talking to medics in the ambulance. Investigators are looking into reports that it was some sort of a road rage incident. The suspect got away. And comedy and Christmas making a winning combination at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood today. Comedians like Tiffany Haddish and Tim Allen spreading good cheer and a lot of belly laughs, along with an amazing free Christmas feast. Organizers pulled off 4 different seatings to feed 2,000 people. This is a beloved tradition that goes back decades.
Inspired by the founder of the Laugh Factory, Jamie Masada, who came here at a very young age, didn't speak English, felt lonely, and he started in 1979 with a small group of comedians that had nowhere to go. And now it's grown to be over 2,000 people being fed on Christmas Day.
Such a great event. The Laugh Factory is celebrating 45 years of spreading joy and laughs, offering club admission tickets for just $3 through December 31st, by the way. That's the same cost of tickets on the opening night of the Laugh Factory all the way back in 1979. And volunteers were spreading cheer at LA's Dream Center in Echo Park earlier today. 3 different Christmas meals were served for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A lot of people showed up, as you can see. We talked to the kitchen director, who says they try to make it special for those who might be spending the day without family.
Guys, we're doing 3 meals a day for Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. We're playing football all day long. It's just kind of something that we do every day, but we wanted to do something a little extra special for the community. It's been a rough year, and yeah, we just want to be able to support our community wherever the need is.
Now, even when it's not a holiday, the Dream Center serves 1 hot meal a day, every single day, at this Echo Park location for those in need.
Surprise! Merry Christmas!
And still ahead, a Christmas miracle in North Hollywood. A local family struggling with homelessness finally has a place to call home. The emotional surprise coming up next.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. You in?
mom and her 2-year-old daughter received the ultimate gift on Christmas Eve, a fully furnished apartment.
Surprise! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
This is Kyoka and her daughter Paris. They started living in a car after the death of Kyoka's grandmother. Holidays Helping Hands, which helps the unhoused, secured this apartment and all the furniture inside. The nonprofit also decorated it for Christmas, complete with gifts, as you can see, under that tree.
So I just feel like it's such a blessing to have you guys help me with this. You know, Miss Connie, Miss Holiday, everybody, Miss Cheryl, everybody. So I feel like, yeah, they've been such a help. They've been getting us girls or whatever to, you know, how to save money and do different things like that. And that's a big part of helping me.
It's a Christmas they'll never forget. Kyoka enrolled in a certified nursing assistant program. She hopes to find a job soon and build a brighter future for herself and her daughter. And check this out. Santas in Florida traded in their sleighs for surfboards. Thousands flocked to Florida's Cocoa Beach to take part in a 17-year tradition as hundreds of Santas hopped on surfboards and hit the waves. Love this. The St. Nick's weren't the only ones having the holiday fun. There was also a holiday costume contest for those who prefer to stay on the dry land and just watch from there. The event raised money for the Florida Surf Museum, which is a nonprofit helping people with cancer.
Good Night LA Weather is sponsored by American Career College.
Okay, on to our forecast now, and we have one more wet day coming our way tomorrow. And then we see the storm system finally getting out of here. We can say, keep the change, you filthy animal, and this thing gets out. Then we get into the weekend. It's going to be dry this weekend, but it will be cool, and the nights are going to turn cold. That's something we really haven't seen yet. But as the air kind of dries out, the nights will get quite chilly this weekend and early next week. Then we're going to look farther ahead into New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and there's a reason why I've got 3 question marks here, because there's a lot of uncertainty with what might be happening towards the end of next week, but rain is a possibility. We'll look at that. But first, we have to concentrate on what we have happening right now. So we mentioned earlier how we've got this stubborn, slow-moving stretch of just widespread, mostly moderate rain, nothing extremely heavy here. But the fact that it's been sitting here all day long over our western areas, that's prompting flash flooding in those red outlined spots. So parts of Ventura County, Santa Barbara County, we're seeing that there. But a needed break over a lot of LA County, especially in the San Gabriel Mountains, San Bernardino Mountains, where we saw some real heavy rain yesterday, a much needed break there. But that current wave of rain we see out west, that's going to slowly slide eastward overnight. Here we are 6 a.m. tomorrow, and it's perhaps right over the heart of LA County and over a lot of greater Los Angeles as well. So the morning tomorrow, likely some widespread rain. Here we go to 9 a.m. You can see it slowly shifting eastward. By the middle of the day tomorrow, it's more so over our eastern areas. In the afternoon, a couple of passing light showers will continue, but by tomorrow afternoon, we're doing a whole lot better. This is the point when the flash flood watch will end. And by Saturday morning, again, we're doing good outside of maybe 1 or 2 showers that shows up somewhere, like a 10% rain chance Saturday morning. Will be dry from there on out. Now, as far as snow, again, we are going to get a little colder tomorrow, and that snow level will be dropping down to about 6,000 feet, which means down at those 6,000 to 7,000 foot elevations, maybe a few inches of snow tomorrow. And then the high mountaintops, we may find 8 to 12 inches of snow there. Now, I want to look ahead into the end of next week. Again, a question mark on this. Rain for the next holiday, for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So I'm going to show you a comparison of 2 reliable long-range models. We know there's going to be a storm system kind of hovering near us, but the path that it takes will completely determine what we see with rain or what we don't see with rain at the end of next week. So I'm going to show you the Euro model here and the American GFS model. The Euro model brings this low off towards our south, kind of towards Arizona, northwestern Mexico. That means we would stay on the dry side of it and we wouldn't see much rain at all. But for the exact same time frame, the model on the right showing that low more so over the ocean west of California, and that would send a bunch of rain through here probably Wednesday and Thursday on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It's not like one is more correct than the other. It's just that's what we have to deal with right now. We expect a lot of variation in models when we look several days ahead, and that's exactly what we're seeing. So kind of acting as a placeholder, I'm going to put 20% chances in for Wednesday and Thursday. We got to wait to see how that one shakes out. But I can tell you for sure, outside of the rain tomorrow, we're dry over this weekend, maybe other than a shower here or there, spotty on Saturday morning. Notice the smaller numbers here. Those are the low temperatures. So we're going to have highs in the 60s Sunday, Monday, but the lows, those will get down to the 40s for the next several nights starting this weekend. All right, we've got Trent in the house on this Christmas. Let's head over to you for sports now.
All right, thanks, Adam. Coming up, the Lakers delivering a little coal for the fans on Christmas, falling flat against the Rockets. Hear what set J.J. Redick off coming up. Plus, we have tonight's sports poll question. What was your favorite part of Christmas Day? Was it being with family, eating some great food, maybe watching some of the NBA action or NFL football? You can go to foxla.com/vote and cast your vote.
Fox 11 Sports Desk is brought to you by Spectrum. It's internet, mobile, and streaming TV all from one place. It's only everything.
There's a few things you can always count on Christmas Day. Santa coming down the chimney, maybe opening a gift you can't wait to return. And the Lakers in action, this time hosting Kevin Durant and the Rockets as LeBron James extends his NBA record with his 20th start on Christmas. Lakers also got Luka Doncic back in the lineup after missing the last game of the left leg contusion. Now, Houston had dropped 4 of 5 coming in, including a loss to the Clips 2 nights ago, but the Rockets were hot early, already up 20-10 in the first. Alperen Sengun lobs it to Ahmed Thompson for the alley-oop. That puts Houston up a dozen after one. Austin Reeves returned from a strained left calf on Tuesday. In the second, he would drill this three, but that was it. Reeves did not play in the second half with that calf flaring up once again. Doncic trying to keep the leg show in it, down 9 late in the second quarter. He would drive for the bucket, gets the foul as well. Luka would put up a team-high 25 points, but the Lakers just could not slow down the Rockets in the third. Durant and Jabari Smith Jr. would drain back-to-back triples. That pushes the Houston lead to 17, and the Rockets are just running away with this thing. Up 20 in the fourth. Turnovers an issue for the Lakers all night, 16 of them, including this one that leads to an easy bucket. Durant to Thompson for the jam. Rockets win 119-96. Lakers have lost 3 straight games for the first time this season, and afterwards, J.J. Redick channeled his inner Scrooge.
The 2 words of the day were effort and execution, and I feel like when we've done both of those things at a high level, we've been a good basketball team. When we haven't, we're a terrible basketball team, and tonight we were a terrible basketball team, and that started legitimately right away. It's a matter of making the choice, and too often we have guys that don't want to make that choice, and it's pretty consistent who those guys are. And so Saturday's practice, I told the guys, it's going to be uncomfortable. The meeting is going to be uncomfortable. I'm not doing another 53 games like this.
Yeah, that is not a happy coach. AFC leading Broncos facing the already eliminated Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes injured and watching. Tied 13. Denver threatening 2 minutes to go. Bo Nix rolls out. He would find R.J. Harvey in the back of the end zone. Broncos take the lead, but still some time for the Chiefs. Their third-string quarterback, Chris Oladokun, 4th down, 20 seconds to go. He takes a shot for Hollywood Brown, but it's too high. Broncos win it 20-13. That means the Chargers need to beat the Texans Saturday to stay in the hunt for that AFC West title. All right, here now the results to our poll question. What was your favorite part of Christmas Day? All right, so some good cooks around Los Angeles. Love that. I guess priorities in order with food and family at the top. That's going to be it for sports. Plenty more news coming up after the break.